Good morning, everybody. It is Caitlin's turn, and today I'm gonna show you guys how to fix a door handle on a Pontiac Vibe. This is my broken door handle. As you can see, the Florida sun is not nice and it dry rots a lot of stuff. I've done 3 handles so far. This is gonna be number 4, not specifically just on my car, but on other Vibes. So this is one of my replacements. So it's going to be an easy thing that you can do. You buy this piece on Amazon for, I don't know, 10 to 12 bucks. And it's going to go right here. So it looks hard, but the replacement isn't that bad. And what you're going to do is you're going to look for, it's going to sound crazy, but we're going to have to take this whole panel off. So there's going to be a screw here where your door handle is, and there's going to be a screw inside your little compartment here where you usually close the door or hold your seashells or whatever I do, just like me. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna take those 2 screws out. Now once you take those 2 screws out, there's going to be a connection here, so let's be careful with that because there's going to be a plug that connects so you can do these electrical things here. Alright, so I've done a couple things that I want to show you. I took the screw out of this. I took the screw out of the door handle. I popped this piece off here, and all you need is a flat head. You come around here and it just pops right off. Then you're going to go around the edges with the Phillips head. So you'll go pop, 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 all the way around. Now when you're done, you're going to gently lift up the plastic door. And you'll lift up. And remember, there's going to be things attached. So here we are lifting up. I'm going to have to unplug these things. And then the door will be free for us to work. So I'll do that right now. Alright, now we have the door completely off here. So I do want to mention a couple things. There's going to be these white pegs, and some of them are going to fall off. So when they fall off, not a big deal. They just snap right back into place. I see one over here. Oh, 2. So we'll just pick those up. And so they're just going to help you snap your door back into place. Later on, we'll just shove them right back where they go. Not a big deal, so don't freak out if that happens. And I've lost one before, not a big deal. The door will still go on with one missing, you know? But I did want to go back to this. So when I was taking this off and I had the door lifted and this was still connected, one thing that you need to do without breaking your stuff is push this. There's going to be a tab that pushes in. You're going to push it in and it's going to release. So both of them have that little tab. So make sure you push and then it releases very easily. Okay, there's no need to take, some videos say that you have to take this panel thing off, and you can, but that's just one step that, you know, isn't really necessary. So you're gonna, if you wanted to do that, you could pry this part up. You don't want to go from the bottom because that's where the clasp is that you can break off. So if you'd want to do this, you'd go from the top and then pull up. All right? Okay, so now we're looking at the inside of the door. Lots going on. Now there's going to be this really gross tar black stuff here. Ugh. Sticky. This is probably where you're going to get a little annoyed because you're going to stick to this a couple times. So then you're going to have this black plastic piece as well. So we're going to take this plastic piece out because there's going to be a screw back here that we're going to need to get to. Alright, I don't know if you can see that, but there is a screw in there. And then inside here, make sure you bring a bowl or something with you to catch all these small little pieces. And if you can see, there's a screw in there as well. See how close I can get it there? There's a screw. Now what Pontiac did was, there's no way these screws can fall into the door. It's amazing. There's these little plastic prongs. So you're only going to unscrew it a little ways, which should be enough. because those prongs will catch it so they don't fall into, if the prongs are still, you know, not dry rotted and okay. All right, so I'm gonna undo these screws and I'll be right back. For the screws inside the door, you're gonna want a star shape. You're gonna see they're not Phillips head, but they're gonna be star shaped. So I have this nifty little screwdriver here that has a lot of different things, so I'm gonna have to try the 2 little star sizes that I have, and one of those should do it. All right, so unfortunately that tool I just showed you did not have the proper size star, so a lot of those Allen wrench key sets that you buy would be fine. I just happened to find the right Phillips head that fit in just in a niche there, so I've unscrewed that one and I've unscrewed that one in there, and remember they're holding on by those tiny little plastic tabs. So let's see if we can just pull these out. They should be easy. All the pieces, whatever you have left of your door, and pull out. All right, something's holding on to this one, so I'll go back in and see if, oh, it's kind of coming out there. Just shake it a little, wiggle. All right, I'll go back in and unscrew that screw a little bit more. It's holding on to something. All right, I know I said I've done this 3 times, but it's been a while. So what I forgot to do, because this plastic piece isn't coming out, now that I unscrewed this piece, that should help pull this lock mechanism out. And I might need a Phillips head for that as well, something to help me pry. So put it under here, see if it helps dislodge it. Oh, this was holding on pretty hard. It must have never been changed before, so I just used the flathead screwdriver and it gave. So you're going to slide this right out, and the rest of your plastic chunks will come out too. Now the new pieces don't come with these washer looking type pieces of paper, so I just keep mine there, and I'll put them underneath my new ones so it has some kind of barrier there. So here we go. I got this piece off. Alright, we're moving right along here. So what we've done is, oh, I dropped it. Okay, we're gonna, like I said, try to keep your washer, or whatever that's called, that piece. And we're gonna slide this new handle. I'll have to have 2 hands for this, but we're gonna slide this new handle this way. So I'll put it in there. Now you guys need to watch this. What am I gonna do? Here we go. So we got the washer. This, sorry about the filming. So make sure both of your pieces are in there. Oh, this is a mess. And then you're gonna slide it to the right. All right, I got it in there with the washer, and I wanted to show you, I just pushed it both sides in, and now we're gonna shimmy it to the right until it snaps, and it clicked. Look how pretty that is. All right, now we still gotta do the rest of the stuff and try to line this washer back up there, okay? All right, let me go get the rest. Now I just slid that to the right, and I put my lock right back in, and it just slides right back in. If you are having trouble getting it in the right place, there's a star at the end of this lock, and you can see inside the door where the star is, and it just slides right in. It's not too bad. So that's flush. Now we want to tighten this screw on the side in this hole, which is a star, but I'm using a Phillips head because we got this. We don't need all those tools. It would be nice though. Make things a little easier. And it's screwing, and I think I'm gonna need 2 hands to hold that lock on the other side just to make this go a little faster. Okay, that wasn't a big deal. I just needed a little more elbow grease. Phillips still did it, but I held the lock with one hand and really used some elbow grease and got it in there. It's just fine. Now we want to connect the screw on the inside here and just screw that back into place. If you can see that screw up there, that baby right here, I'm going to do that right now. All right, that screws in. Now, your new door handle came with this cute little lock cover plate. We're gonna just put it and it snaps right on. Look at that. That was the easiest part of this whole freaking door system. That. Click, done. So it looks nice now. It doesn't look like a hunk of dry rotted junk. All right, so what we're gonna do now is put everything back the way it was, and we're gonna test this before I put this door back on to make sure it works. All right, so let's test the door. I'm gonna close it. Oh goodness, let me put this, I'm gonna put this piece back on here before I forget. Snap that back. Okay, fingers crossed. Oh my God, it works, it works, it works. We did it, everybody, we did it. Okay, we're gonna stick that nasty stuff back on there. Stickety stick, stick, stick. Yeah. All right, what's next? Let's see. Let's put the door back on. Some tricks I'm gonna tell you that I've learned along the way. Now remember, we're gonna have to reconnect our plugs here. And with these it's easy because one's bigger than the other, so you'll know which spot to put it in. But I kind of told myself blue wires on top, black on bottom, just to have a reminder. We're going to put this door on. After I plug these in here, you're going to want to start from the top and kind of hang it off this metal piece here. Because this window rim here, this nice rubber piece is for the window. We want it as close as possible, and then everything will fall down and we'll snap it together in a second. Okay? Let me connect these wires. Whew. This is the part you're gonna have to be patient with. Also, lining that up and starting from the top, bringing it down. So one place that you can make sure is aligned is your screw hole for the door. So you got this hole, and you got this hole again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click it, and it should be in the right spot here. So we'll, see if it clicks. And if it doesn't click, we'll just try again to realign it perfectly. It's pretty in a good spot here. I like how it's lining up. Okay, so I've kind of done a good jarring like this to make sure all those white things are connected. Kick it a little, smack it, make sure it's back in place. Now this piece, remember, is the triangle, and that was one of the easiest pieces. You just find those holes, you connect them, and it should pop right in. Nice little click. All right, so what do we need to do now? We need to put this thing back in, which is right here. It's gonna look like this. Make sure that screw aligns. And then we're gonna put this, which is a Phillips head, back right here in the door handle. Okay, so I'll do these two and I'll be right back. All right, everybody. That's how you put your door back on. Those two pieces were the main ones. We got this on. Everything seems to be legit. I just tried the window to make sure nothing's sticking. And that's working pretty well. There's nothing snagging on it. Let's try the door one more time. Don't forget to put that piece back in. All right, here we go. Oh, like butter, like butter. And I know this video is pretty much 15 minutes long. It's really hard recording with one hand, but I just want to thank all those other YouTubers that showed me how to do this and I learned from you guys and watched many different videos on how to do this, and just tried it myself months ago for my first one that broke, and it saves you a lot of money being able to do things by yourself. And so now I won't feel so guilty getting me some crab legs today and rewarding my hard work. All right, I'm gonna wash this down. And that's how you fix the door handle of a Pontiac Vibe. Have a good day, guys. Now it's your turn. Go fix your door handle already.